Hello, today I'm going to tell you how you can pay only 1% tax on your income here in Georgia. Hello, my name is Rusudan Abdushelishvili. I'm a Deputy Chief Financial Officer at Nomad Capitalist here in Tbilisi, Georgia. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic of how you can pay 1% tax and live in this beautiful country of Georgia. So this is a very easy process, I guess, and hopefully you can agree with me at the end of this video. So the only thing that you have to do is come to Tbilisi and register at the State Registry of Georgia as a private individual entrepreneur. So for that, it's a very easy process. So you will just need your passport or any kind of other identification document that you have. You can go to the registry and register as a private entrepreneur in just one working day. And the cost of the service is 20 Georgian laris. That's approximately 6 USD. So what you have to do for that is just make an appointment at the registry, and that's very convenient because you don't have to stand in a line or anything, and you know exactly when your service will be provided. You file this document, and you also will need an address here in Tbilisi, so that can be under your ownership or with the consent of the owner here in Tbilisi. They have the forms at the state registry, so that's a very easy process there too. Next step would be to go to the revenue service and register as a taxpayer. For that, you will have to open a web portal there. That can be done in person at the service centers or remotely via their online web portal. So you fill in a form, become a taxpayer, and then fill in a form to become a small business entrepreneur. So that is a very convenient and easy status to get. So with this status, you can pay just 1% from your income, from Georgian sourced 1% from Georgian sourced income. This can be done in a day too, and the cost for the service is, of course, another 20 Georgian laris. That's $6, as we said, and that is a very easy process. So once you get, if you are eligible for this opportunity, and we will discuss what are the exceptions to that later in the video. If you are eligible for that, then the status is valid starting from the next month, and this means that you can pay 1% tax on all your income starting from the next month of getting the certificate. So what does that mean exactly? It means that you will have to file tax returns no later than the 15th of the following month each month when you receive the payment, and make the 1% payment to the Treasury within the same time period. So the actual tax filing is very easy because the website of Revenue Service is rather user-friendly for English-speaking people too. So even if you do not know Georgian, you can register and file your tax reports yourself. So it's not a very difficult task. And when you file the tax returns, you pay 1% tax, and that's the whole point, and you do not have anything else to do on that. Now we can discuss the business activities that are excluded from the status. So if you have very huge investments or are producing any goods that are taxed with excise taxes, then you are not eligible for this, unfortunately. And if you have taxes here in Tbilisi, Georgia, you are not eligible for this either. Another exclusion is architectural, auditor, tax consulting, or lawyer activities and services. If you provide that, then unfortunately you are not eligible for this status. And another exclusion is staffing activities that you provide. Other than that, you are free to come here and use this great opportunity for your convenience. Very important detail here is that you do not even have to be Georgian tax resident for becoming a private entrepreneur here. So you just can come directly from the airport if you want to. Once you receive this state certificate, you are eligible for this 1% and very easy process of filing tax returns. There is one one important detail, significant detail that we should discuss. This is that your income per year cannot exceed $500,000 Georgian laris, so that's approximately 158,000 USD dollars. But if you do exceed this amount for one calendar year, you have to pay 3% tax on that amount, and you can do that for 2 consecutive calendar years. But after 2 consecutive calendar years, if your income still exceeds $500,000 Georgian laris per year, then you lose the status altogether, unfortunately. That's one restriction, I guess, we have here on the amount and the threshold. So even if you hopefully exceed that amount, for 2 years you can still pay 3% tax, which is very good tax burden, I guess, compared to some other jurisdictions. If you are a small business entrepreneur, you are eligible to hire anybody you want, you have to pay withhold taxes, but you are eligible not to withhold taxes up to 6,000 Georgian laris for a person in a calendar year. So that's like $1,900. So if you need an assistant or a part-time employee, that is a very good benefit, small benefit for you. So if you have contract workers working for you, they are eligible to the same benefits that you are, so they can register as a 1% taxpayers and pay their own taxes. And in this case, you do not have to withhold anything, withhold the 20% tax that you normally would for payroll. That's why Georgia is a very good country for digital nomads. So you can either come here and live and use this benefit of 1%, or you can hire people from Georgia who already are registered as 1% taxpayers. That is a very good opportunity. The people who are eligible for this are those who live in Georgia, and that's why you need an address here that you're registered as a private entrepreneur. And you can come here, live in this beautiful country, and enjoy the benefits of less taxes and hiring people in Georgia.
So people ask, Andrew, how do I get the most out of Nomad Capitalist? How do I begin my Nomad Capitalist journey? The first thing people do is they start right where you're at. They watch YouTube, they listen to podcasts, they read articles at nomadcapitalist.com. We've spent years creating thousands of pieces of free content so that you can get the vibe from someone who's actually done this, from someone who's actually been in your shoes. What they'll do next, they'll get a copy of the book. You can find it on Amazon. It costs a few bucks, and while it's not going to give you all the secrets, it's going to, again, give you more of the vibe. You're going to learn a lot of the things that I've learned. You're going to learn some strategies you can employ, and you're going to get a lot further in your journey. From there, if you are the 7 or 8-figure entrepreneur investor, you can go to nomadcapitalist.com. You can click Become a Client. We're pretty busy these days, but we have availability to help a limited number of people who want to create a holistic plan, something that I think is so important. So if you want to do that, go to nomadcapitalist.com, click Become a Client, learn more about how it works and how we can help you.